Don't panic, because when you get up there, if the cable breaks, you won't get stuck, you'll come down, right?
What an incredible place Coober Pedy is. I'm not sure we've seen a landscape quite like it. It's harsh, scarred and undeniably fascinating. Part of me is a little concerned about the loss of the original countryside, and while we enjoy a little bit of gold prospecting ourselves, the environmental impact of mining doesn't always sit comfortably. That said, Coober Pedy gave us a genuinely unique experience.
Yeah, don't panic, because when you get up there, if the cable breaks, you won't get stuck, you'll come down, right? We'll go through it as we go. Now, it's got two electric motors. You can't have diesel or petrol motors down here, you'll kill yourself. And one one's out at the moment. We just get it to shut the door.
For this visit, Tom's Opal mine, followed by a museum and a trip to the shops would have to do. But reality was calling. After 2 nights in Coober Pedy, getting back to Perth in time for work on Monday meant it was time to move on. Suddenly the pace changed. We had less than a week to cover more kilometres than we'd managed in 3.5 weeks. No more drifting, this was a mission now. An overnight stop overlooking Island Lagoon and Fish Mountain gave us one last chance to slow down, with an unforgettable sunset as our backdrop. Then it was south again. I tried not to think about the last time I passed through Port Augusta, still not my favourite place. But a well-timed detour for fuel and water meant somehow we missed it altogether. Small wins. Rain had been forecast, but for now we just had a few half-hearted spits. Next stop, west. Our first bush camp on the Nullarbor. By morning, still no rain, so we took the opportunity to stop and soak in the views of the Bight.
I'm dirty, I ain't gonna wash.
Honestly, it's almost impossible not to take a great photo here. The coastline does all the hard work for you. Eventually we crossed the border and rolled back into our home state of Western Australia. The forecast was still uncertain, but the sky didn't give away what was about to come.
So is that the telegraph pole?
I suspect. Maybe one of them. We stopped at the telegraph station at Eucla. Not as well preserved as the one at Alice Springs, but you can still imagine how isolated life must have been here back in the day.
Sand, tides of time.
Yeah.
That's when you came.
Chris and I came. None of this paint, I don't remember any of this paint being on there. There were etchings and things.
The trouble is, they say you shouldn't film it because when you put it up online, it gives them glory, which they like.
This isn't my first visit, but I still haven't managed to find the old jetty. We walked and walked and eventually admitted defeat. Another bush camp somewhere along the Nullarbor.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Booba booba booba.
We're on the Nullarbor. As we approached the 90-mile straight, the rain arrived. Not in a dramatic burst, but just steady, persistent, and determined to stick around for a couple of days. The 90-mile straight is exactly what it sounds like, straight and relentless for 90 miles. Another bush camp, this time in the rain, and we even managed a campfire using wet wood. And let's just say not too many firelighters were used given the circumstances. Lunch was a quick stop at Coolgardie, and then back onto the Great Eastern Highway. We tried to find a camp away from the road, but the ground was completely waterlogged. Eventually, we had to concede defeat. Somehow we ended up back where it all began, at a free camp in Southern Cross. The same place that had become our unscheduled home on the way out while our car was being repaired. Our final camp was the old town site of Doodlakine. We'd stayed here the previous year, just before the engine blew up. This time felt different, like we were laying a few ghosts to rest. And of course the compulsory pit stop at the Baker's Hill Pie Shop.